Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for dropping by for another exciting episode for Jay Plays on the Raft. Very good to see you. And I don't know why we had such a little Spanish morning, but it makes me feel so at home in the Cuban community that I live in. Very nice. Lovely to see you. Brian, congrats on finishing the animation. I can't wait to take a peek at it. That sounds exciting. Brian is developing a little Halloween animation right now in iClone. And with us Patreon supporters, the people who support him on Patreon, we've gotten little peeks at what the animation is going to look like. Can't wait to see the final result. Did you say over 3 minutes? That is a long shot to animate on one go. So very exciting. Very good. Yes, it is your fault. It is all your fault, Jeremy. Absolutely. Thank you for coming up with the idea, having a Spanish morning. Very nice. And welcome, by the way. Welcome everyone who's not in the chat. Welcome, Chris. Welcome, Martina. Welcome, Jeremy. And welcome everyone else who's not in the chat. It's totally fine as well. I wanted to show you something briefly before we get started. That's this little thing I've been putting together yesterday. It's something I've been meaning to try for a while. And I'll make a kind of a standalone video on what I've been doing there. It is a little Unreal project, and it's called, I call it Switch People. I've been meaning to try this out myself, and it looks like I've managed to, and it's super simple to do, to switch the static mesh of a character in the game programmatically. So that's what I've been meaning to do, and I've been successful at it, and I just wanted to show you what that looks like. I might take some time today and wrap that up into a playable project that you guys can download it and fiddle with it yourself. I might put more of these out because it's essentially the Cinti Polygon town level, I believe, and it just goes and wraps the whole thing up. No, skip, restore. It's good. I think I don't know. Did anything happen? Shouldn't have happened. Hope it works. I've been working until 2 in the morning yesterday, even though I think from 11 onwards I've been playing Wilmot's Warehouse. So that wasn't Unreal related, really. And welcome, Beard Goblin. Good to see you. There it is. Let's see. Let's hope it works. So the idea for this was that we have a little selection menu at the bottom. Oh yeah, there we go. There must have been something that wasn't quite safe. So you're supposed to walk around and then bring up that little selection menu at the bottom, at which point your cursor comes up and you can change your character into a different person. That was the idea behind it. And one of my Ko-fi supporters, Brian Wheatley, he was wondering how to do that, and I've managed to do it. I knew how to do it in principle, and then you just go and click out of that, and then you just walk around as a different character. Well, that appears to be the same character. Let's change to this guy. There we go. Yeah, so that is possible, and this is of course important if you have a character in your project that you'd like to change the outfit on. There's a couple of ways to do this. So sometimes some developers do it in Unreal and in Unity, much like DAZ Studio would do it, in that we have a base character. Thank you, Brian. That we have a base character on top of which we have an item of clothing, and that's not what I'm using here. I'm replacing the whole static mesh, so that means clothing and character is one object. And if you use the DAZ to Unreal plugin by David Vodhanel, he actually turns the whole thing into one object. So you have the character and the clothing as all kind of one object. It's no longer separate by the time it reaches Unreal Engine. Also, the textures are all amalgamated, so it's not an exact duplicate of what we have in DAZ Studio. But yeah, so I'll make a little playable project of that, and then you guys can have a look at it. So I think you can walk around while you change clothing. That's nice. And then the little WP Guru icon here, that is actually the quit thing. I haven't done much more beyond that. The only other thing I've employed here is the fact that the menu doesn't just pop in and pop out. It actually fades in and out, which is, groovy. So I'll wrap that up as a standalone project, and then you guys can download it from my Ko-fi store. I see. That doesn't work, does it? Maybe something might have gone wrong. I might need to have a look at that tonight. Something about the file restore that was not quite as I had expected it. So there we go. That's what I've been doing. yesterday. Let's go and turn our attention now to the Raft, which I believe is hiding here. There we go. I've got a bit of a bad download here. My MacBook keeps buffering, but I think that's just the MacBook. I think my regular upload speed is all right. If you can confirm that, that'd be good. I hope it's all going to work out. Haven't had any upload issues in a while, but my MacBook is getting a little bit old. I recently found out that the battery that I've ordered for it last year has already given up the ghost, as they say. And it turns out that the company that I've ordered it from, NinjaBat, have sent me a new one. Or so I thought. And then it turns out they've actually sent me one for a MacBook Air, which of course doesn't fit. Kind of probably my fault, because I said to them, I have a MacBook Pro, your battery is faulty, and here's the order number. Accidentally given them the order number from my wife's MacBook Air. So they just went by that, and turns out, sadly, they've sent me the wrong battery. So now we're waiting for, you know, a better, the correct battery to arrive. And then maybe my MacBook Pro is going to be back to its old tricks. Currently, I can't even see a download. Not at all. It just keeps buffering, which is, you know, not cool. Terrible. That's actually very terrible. Come on, show me the return. In the meantime, I hope you guys can see my upload. If not, I'll have to play all by myself, which, you know, that's not good either. Do I have any internet here at all? This is, so the MacBook is on a Wi-Fi thing, whereas my regular computer is on a wired connection. So that might be why it's working much better. But I would like to keep an eye on if anything is actually going out on air. It's always a nice thing for me. Yeah, look, it can't even connect to the Wi-Fi. Looks like I've got some... I might have to play blind, which would be terrible. How am I going to read your chat? That would be seriously terrible. Oh, totally got to sort that out. Maybe a reboot will help. Yeah, reboot is always a good idea. Let's do that. In the meantime, I can't hear what you're saying, which is terrible. All I can do is give you a little guided tour of my Raft as it is now. We've done some good work yesterday building up that steering wheel. That is nice. That is in conjunction with the engine. I mean, you can build them separately, but yeah, this is the pride and joy. Our engine that can change direction, I thought. Hello. Not today though. Why not? A lot isn't working today. What is going on? My action button isn't working. That's not good. This is the action button? Since when is this the action button? It wasn't like that yesterday. What happened? Oh dear. Major issues at Shay J. Unbelievable. Yesterday I pressed this and that used to work. What's not happening this morning? Crazy. Is this still running? No. Oh my goodness. So it looks like my keyboard mapping, my joystick mapping has changed. Well, that's uncool. We need to totally remedy that. That is something that happens in Steam, actually. It's kind of a great opportunity to show you this. So I think I have to get out here. And that's also fine. Oh, sorry about all the technical trouble here. Unbelievable. First I can't see my chat. Now my joystick isn't working the way it's supposed to. So usually I do this with big picture mode. And it is at that point that I actually only know where that joystick mapping is. I believe, is it under here maybe? Could be under here. That could be. You see us, you see me, that's good. I can see at least the chat now. Don't know if I can see the video. Yeah, I can see the video too. With 20 seconds delay, but that's okay, that's okay. Controller settings, PlayStation configuration support. Hey, absolutely, good stuff. So that's good. That's what's supposed to happen. Library on the Raft game, and then there's also manage game, controller configuration. There we go. Oh, I see. So now it appears to be as I am used to it. Perfect. Don't know why I didn't take that configuration before, because this is not what happened. So like this down here, like this is cancel escape rather than interact. So a moment ago this was swapped around. So maybe there is actually a difference between doing all these configurations when you're in big picture mode and when you're not. Could that be possible? Hey, who knows? Let's just hope it works now, shall we? Crazy stuff. Published by Axolot. Developed by Red Beat Interactive. That's why we have so many beats in the game. And you know what? It looks like the MacBook restart actually cured all the chat issues and all the visual issues. So I'm happy about that. Let's start again. There we go. Awesome. On Wednesday at 9 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, I'm attending a seminar, or like I think they call it a webinar, from the Unreal people about making animations. We are back. Woohoo! Awesome stuff. Yes, look at that. I can run like that, and I can indeed use the action button like that. Perfect. That's what we want. Things are they working? Yes, things are working now. Good stuff. And this is my menu. Menu, yes. Whew. I got a bit worried there a moment ago. This is not good when the controls aren't working. Anyway, so yesterday we built that steering wheel in conjunction with the pride and joy of Jay's Raft, which is the engine, which now can be changed with the button that I'm expecting it. That's good. Let's hope it's smooth sailing. I'm planning on expanding the raft at the aft. Is that what you call it? Yeah, fore and aft. I'm thinking this is the aft here. And I'm planning to expand the raft at the back here. But that is subject to us finding enough material. So I might not do that right away, because we have used up a lot of planks and we don't have that many planks anymore. So as soon as we get more planks, I think I might go and do that. Well, planks are kind of the thing that make themselves now, thanks to my 2 little trees here that will give us enough palm leaves and planks. So we hope. Let's put some of these things in here, I suppose. Those can go in here. These can all be harvested. There we go, that's nice. And let's go plant some more. I hope we're going to find some pineapples. I'm kind of eager to plant some pineapples. Looks like I've been neglecting the pineapples and kept eating them, which is of course not so good. And this is kind of a larger island here that we've docked at yesterday, but haven't really had a chance to look at yet in much depth. So we shall do that today. Yeah, I'll go grab some coconuts here. Satisfy that hunger. Anything we can smelt? Well, we can at least take something out of the smelter. That's good. See what could go in the smelter. We could make some glass or more metal. Yeah, maybe some metal. Let's do that. And the coconuts, I suppose we can put them downstairs in the cooking department. I like to keep 1, maybe 2 beets up here, just in case I run out or I forget that I've eaten them all and I should have kept a couple so that I can replant them. So that's happening now. A few beets over here. That's nice. And then let's put this vine goo substance into here. That'll go in the cooking pot. That lean mean potato here, that could go on here, I suppose. And maybe also grill a couple of beets while we're at it. And the rest of them, they can maybe be cooked into something like a vegetable stew. That is nice. Yeah, let's make beet stew. There, beet stew. Lovely. Put some planks that we can stew the fire here. Oh yeah, and this was the beet locker, or slash the vegetable locker. Tons of coconuts here, that's nice. I think we can make coconut chicken at one point. Fish stew requires eggs. Coconut chicken, Makes me wonder where we get the chicken wings from. I have an idea, and we might actually We might actually put that into practice. Oh yeah, also the watermelons, I'll put those in here too. Because I think there's something called fruit compote. There it is. And that is made with red berries, watermelon, mango, and pineapple. That is nice actually, because it gives you 2 plates. Usually when you cook something, it gives you 1 plate or 1 bowl. But the fruit compote, I've noticed, is something that gives you 2. So very good to do that. Oh yeah, also mango. Speaking of mango, mango goes in here as well. There. All we need then is red berries, I believe. Red berries and... oh yeah, pineapple. Haven't got the pineapple yet. This is a bit of an unused space. We'll see what we do with that. We'll do something with it. I'm just not sure what yet. This might be too enclosed to have something like animals in here. Animals, they like being on a raised level. See what we can do about animals. Animals actually require, good to think about this, animals require us to build something that is, I'm not sure if I've learned that yet. This. Ah, right, explosive powder. Well, that is something else we need to have a quick gander at. So explosive powder, that is something we can, I believe, smelt from pufferfish. So we need to have a look at pufferfish. Alexi, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thanks. I'll have a potato in your honor. I grilled that earlier. Oh yeah, let's make some more water. In fact, water, check. Make water. There. Palm leaves, we might just spread out into these 2 things here. Great, and I think we need to worry about, actually we need to probably keep that because our axe is about to break. Let's make a new axe. And last time we needed rope for that, see? Still need rope for that. Oh, that we had that, didn't we? Rope, ha ha ha. Rope aplenty. And then we need tons of planks. We haven't got enough planks here. Planks, there we go. Scrap, we have that. That should be enough. And a bolt. Do we have a bolt? We can have that. We can make that happen. Metal axe. All right. Woo! Then this can go back in here, and that can go back in here. All right. While I'm thinking about clay, let's turn the clay into a bowl so we can actually enjoy our food here. We need to have clay bowls. There. That's nice. Now we have bowls. Ooh, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much for letting me know. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for the review. That really helps to boost the ratings on the Amazon. That's very nice of you. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's kind of the perfect book to read while you're heading for surgery on Wednesday. Oh. I wish you all the best, buddy. I hope it's going to be alright. I'm sure it will be alright. What time are you going in? Are you going in the night before and they put you under the knife the next morning? Or are you going in the same day, they put you under and you wake up all fixed up in the evening? How does it work? Fascinating how they do these things. Oh, the bowls, actually. I might put the bowls... oh, there we are. I might put the bowls in here with the fish. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, store the bowls where we have the actual hob here. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I've eaten it already. Oh yes, I've eaten it already. Cool. That's that. Let's go put some more things on at the top and then we'll have a nosy at the island, see what we find. These trees are still growing, I believe. Oh, this is all harvestable. Look at that. It's all like a well-oiled machine here, isn't it? Potatoes. We'll focus on potatoes for now. Put that here, and then I think we'll just put that back in here so we have all the things in the world that we can go and take from the island if we wanted to. No, there we go. Metal bars go in here. Good. Got a spear, got a spare axe, that's all. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Let's go and grill some more, well, boil some more potatoes into vegetable soup here. There we go. Might put a beet in it as well. Don't want to make it too boring. Potato soup. Half potato, half beet soup. That should be nice. There we go. I love it. That can go back here. Oh, come on. That can go back here. And then this can also go here. That can come down. We've got water. Well, do we have enough water? No, we don't. There. Tons of water. Tons of water now. And let's go on the island. Thank you so much, Brian. That is very kind of you. That is indeed a link to my book, Broken Bowels. It's about, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, so Beard Goblin and I, we're kind of ostomy buddies. Like, I used to have 2. He currently has 1, and it's being reversed on Wednesday, which is really exciting. Ileostomy reversal as part of cancer treatment. So that is what Beard Goblin is currently going through. I have had all that behind me, and it is so exciting to see that well, Beard Goblin is going through this right now, and it looks like I can't pick these things up because my hook is kind of above the water. That's not a good place. So yes, and Beard Goblin has kindly purchased my book and read it, which entails the whole cancer story, my whole cancer history, which is of course Broken Bowels, Tales of a Super Survivor, and that is what we're currently talking about, just in case you didn't know that. So yes, Beard Goblin is very much still in this whole process of getting fixed up. Stones, I don't think we need stones. We have plenty of stones. So I thought it's actually great reading for preparation into this going yet again for another surgery. Very good. I wish you all the best, buddy. All right. Yeah, sometimes it goes really hopla-hop, doesn't it? Other times there's a little bit of a delay. That is actually nice. Check in at 7. Answer the usual questions yet again. Next thing you know, you're under. That is kind of cool. Do we have our oxygen bottle still? Yes. Definitely operational. I always like this, well, I like the moment when I go under, but it just takes such a long time to get there sometimes. So you check into the hospital, and there's a bit of wait time, and after half an hour or whatever, 45 minutes, whatnot, you being seen into the operating theater. For those of you who never had surgery in a hospital before, you get seen into OR. In OR, that's the operating theater, people prep you. So they don't just put you under. They go and speak with you, verify that you're actually the correct patient. That is happening. Then they go and put something together that will kind of ease you into this whole thing. I believe lactated ring, as they call it. It's a little cocktail that makes you more receptive, I believe, to the anesthesia. It also hydrates you a bit, because usually when you come into surgery you're very dehydrated. You're not supposed to drink anything about 8 hours before you go in. You're not supposed to eat anything, I think 24 hours before you go into surgery. In our case, we're talking colon surgery, so that means you're completely cleaned out with the process starting 3 days before you actually arrive at the hospital. You're completely cleaned out, and I believe 8 hours before you go into surgery, you're not supposed to take any liquids in anymore. And that is also that sometimes people who go into surgery, they they whatever you've got in your system, you would throw up, and that would be fatal if you have like a pipe down your throat. It would be fatal if you were to throw up at that point, because you would literally suffocate on your own vomit, which is not a good idea. And there's really nothing that the doctors can do about that. That's why they do that. Motsukri, hi on Facebook. Welcome. Good to see you. We're talking about surgery and all kinds of stuff, and finding cave mushrooms. Looks like I might need a shovel to dig up this dirt. I might do that. I might pick up the cave mushrooms. They're going to be a great cooking ingredient, so I'm glad we're doing this. So, but then the anesthesiologist or the anesthesia department will have a chat with you. Nurses will be around you, and it'll be another like 2 hours, sometimes depending on how busy the doctors are, until you then actually go under the knife. So 7 a.m. arrival might well mean that if things go really well, you might be under the knife by 8 o'clock. You might be under the knife by kind of more like lunchtime, but you don't know. You don't know. One of those things. Shovel. Let's see if we have the ingredients to make that happen. No, bolt, planks, and metal ingot. We're going to have to come back for that. Because you never know, there might be buried treasure here. Cave mushrooms. An ideal cooking ingredient. Yeah, all these things we can dig up with a shovel. That might be interesting. Oh, there we go. That is nice. Mango tree. That means palm leaves, weirdly enough. Yeah, it's one of those things. I think any surgery, no surgery is plain sailing. You know, even if you have an ingrown toenail removed, it is. There are no big surgeries or small surgeries. Well, ingrown toenail. Does that qualify as surgery? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. For Sybil Faulty it did. Yes, and let me know if you have internet at that point, and then we can hang out either on Discord, or I can do an additional stream in case you're coming out of recovery. That'd be kind of good. I did that for Christina McKay. She used to be in and out of hospitals literally all the time. It's almost like a running gag. For her, it's more like she was living in a hospital more than she was living at home, poor woman. She's doing well, though. She's doing well. She had, unbelievable. That is something that my case pales in comparison to what she's been through over a number of years. A car accident that left her not paralyzed, but in a wheelchair for a couple of years to recovery. And then on top of that, a weird form of cancer that has developed while she was recovering. So that would halt her recovery. And then while she was in treatment, COVID. Unbelievable. She's in Germany. Ah, great. Yes, great. Metal ingots and all that. Oh, does that mean we can make ourselves a shovel in the field, my friends? That is nice. Metal ingot, didn't we just have... Oh, I just turned my metal ingot into... That's terrible. I've turned the metal ingot into a hinge. So we can't make a shovel. Dang, brother. That's cold. Now we have a bolt, but we no longer have the metal ingot in the field. Hey, that's all right. We'll come back equipped with a better shovel. This, by the way, looks like man-made, and I think this is what actually brought us here to the island. This is the satellite dish that was emitting things that made this island appear, which is why the smaller islands don't really appear, because there's no man-made satellite dishes that emit signals. But they say, as they say in the Scout Forward guide here, where is that? First page, that's the one. The world's gone, but its stories remain. Gather as many. No, that's not it. There's nothing you can't make. No. Follow any radio frequencies. If it's still broadcasting, it's above water. That's what we've just picked up. And I think this is kind of my sister / brother, her nephew. I don't know. I think we're a woman. I think we're the person sitting on the raft when this thing begins. Oh yes, that was a great animation actually, Brian. Very good. And yes, the COVID situation is something to be taken seriously in the hospital because, of course, they're trying to minimize it all, but you don't know how successful they are, and you don't know what you're picking up. Red berries. Just been talking about these. That's good. And pineapple. Ah, that is very nice. Yeah, so I hope you don't get it. Because Christina, she got COVID because she had daily visits from a nurse to help her with total parenteral nutrition. She had that as well. So yeah, we're like we felt very connected through these weird cases, and through 3D, by the way. So that's really how we initially met. She's one of my Patreon supporters, and has been for a couple of years. And we really connected because she read my book. She was going through this, and she is also dealing a lot with 3D and with DAS Studio, and that is how we hooked up, how we connected. Yeah, very interesting. Coconut, yeah, I don't think we need the coconut. We could actually just eat the coconut. I think we might do that. Let's drop this mango seed. Yes, pick up the coconut, and then go eat that because I'd like to keep the pineapples. And we have the pineapple seed, so I could also eat the pineapple. There's also the beets. I might as well just eat the beets. That's a good idea. I'll leave the berries. I don't think we can replicate the berries where we are. But we can cook with them. There's more red berries. Good stuff. This is what the red berries look like. They don't look very three-dimensional, I must say. But hey, neither here nor there. Oh my God, I keep telling her she needs to write a book about this. But, you know, when so much in your life is happening, you think, yeah, well, if ever this is over, I'll go and do this. It's a great mental experience to do this. Write a book about the whole case, how it started, what treatment you went through, what stumbling blocks happened during that time. It is such a good, it's good for the soul to get it off your chest. And also, I mean, I know what my brain is like. I forget things, like things that are completely obvious right now to me. I do forget them a few years on. It's just what happens. My brain doesn't retain things beyond a certain time, especially when it gets into details and complicated things. 3D is the same thing. If I don't write things down meticulously, I will forget how to do the simplest things. Like, case in point, yesterday I wanted to put this menu up on the screen in Unreal Engine, and I had forgotten how do I create a widget. It's the simplest thing ever, but sometimes I just need these little pieces of help to jog my memory. I think we're so full now. Let's go and go back to the raft, which is where? I've lost my raft. It's a large island after all. Buddy, have you seen my raft? Dude, warthog guy. He's a warthog, I think. Don't you eat these red berries, by the way. I'm gonna keep these here. And pineapple, yes, good stuff. Yes, my raft. I'm so glad this is a peaceful game. He would just attack us, wouldn't he? Christian, good morning. How are you? Yes, it's not a zebra. It is a warthog. And we can kill him, but I think if I were to do that, I don't think I can pick up whatever he might drop. So I might leave that for later. Well, look at that. This is what the inside of the tree looks like. Let's not look too closely. Let's not look too closely. Yeah, I think we've come across this satellite dish. I remember that. Raft. Somewhere here. Good thing we have water and all that. This would be nice if we'd have a little map or whatnot with a little electronic tracker that would tell us where our raft is. I'm just guessing it's probably going to be in this direction. White flower, yeah, we can't pick any of this up. Welcome to, what are we calling ourselves? The Star Crew. Watermelon. I don't think we can pick that up. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up later. Well, are we the rafters now? I don't know. I like how some streamers have a clan and you can welcome people to the clan. Yes, exactly. A mix of warthog and zebra. I think they call it warthog in this game. And you get, when you slay one for the first time, you get an achievement like warthog slayer or whatnot. Do we have all the ingredients for good fruit compote? I believe we do. Let's make it happen. So we need some red berries and a watermelon, pineapple and mango. See, we have it all. This is nice. Pineapple. Put that here. Watermelon is in our box there. Place mango here. Wow, this thing is almost getting too small to store all these things. We might have to put the potatoes and the algae into the fish locker. Just thinking, because there's also mushrooms now. Yeah, that needs to go in the other locker, and the pineapple needs to go here. We're gonna sort this then by fruit and vegetable. Let's do that. So the vegetables, they can come with me. They go in here. And then mushroom I'll class as a vegetable. Bowls, yeah, bowls can go in here. Beets, mushrooms. We're gonna need a bigger locker, of course. Yeah, that goes here. And then all we need now is one watermelon. Check. There. All right. I can't pick that up because there's food in here. So let's go grab ourselves a bowl. Take that out. And literally eat that vegetable soup. Look at this. Beets and potatoes in there. That is so cute. And it's of course piping hot, which is very important. Ching. Pete, yes, it's a very good question. Welcome. It's a very good question. The Star Crew name has been coined up during Stardew Valley, and of course we've moved on from that, but we still kind of need a name for a clan, don't we? Any suggestions? Maybe something that's game independent? I don't know. I like Star Crew. Because then that fits in with Star Mom. Let me have some water here. And this hasn't done anything because we've run out of planks. Haven't we? There we go, plank. There, plank. Also plank here. Perfect. That's now 2 metal ingots. Alright. Very good. Let's make more metal ingots. Because, you know, why not? Metal. Good stuff. That can go in here while we fritter all the other things away. Ah, there are more metal ingots. I didn't know. Copper ingots. Yeah, we could make more copper. That's a good idea. Sand. That can go over here. That goes downstairs. All this goes downstairs. Oh, that's more algae. That goes into the vegetable locker, I have a feeling. Yes, I have a feeling it will. Over here, let's grow some more pineapple. I'm so glad I've got pineapple seeds now. They can go in here. Palm seeds. Yes, that's a good idea. We'll put those in here too. I'm gonna put a couple of potatoes up here just so that I have some. I can take these and sow them back out. Put a bit of water on these puppies and that's us sorted up here. Oh, actually no. There's that mango seed. Massive mango seed. That goes up here. Alright. Beard Goblin, what is he saying? Beard Goblin, what is the name that you're thinking of? Well, Beard Goblin, what is the name that Pete is thinking of that you have? To be more precise. That'd be good. A new name for the crew that is game independent. I'm intrigued. Scrap metal. And I think stones, they go in the less precious locker. Together with maybe a lot of these. And then we have a ton of plastic. Good stuff. And then clay. Oh, that was clay here, wasn't it? Clay goes in here. Alright. Metal ingots too. Oh, that's us fairly sorted now. Oh yeah, vegetables, they go in here, don't they? Vegetables. And silver algae. Apparently that's for cooking as well. That is for, I don't know if we have that recipe yet. It's called shark dinner. That's what we use silver algae for. Oh, there we go. Now our fruit compote is ready. I think we need 2 bowls for that. Because check it out, this is actually really nice. So you go and grab that out here. Fruit compote twice. Look at that, you've got 2 plates. This is what it looks like. No pressure indeed. It's all live, you know. Well, I'm saying this sounds like the perfect dessert after having indulged in that vegetable soup. Very nice. Let's cook some more. I like cooking in this game. We could cook the same again, or we could make something with vegetables. What do we have? 2 pomfrets. That looks nice. What do we do for the pomfret thing? 2 of those, simple fish stew. 2 of those, and maybe a beet and a potato. That sounds nice. You can put things in that are not on the recipe, but I think it doesn't give you... so it gives you something, but it just calls it... Oh no, that's tilapia, isn't it? Yeah, let's try it out with tilapia. That's not pomfret. So I could make this and it'll turn into something, but I think I have a feeling it might just turn into leftovers, which are not as nutritious as something that is cooked from a recipe, I think. Well, there's something I'm thinking of making. Maybe I won't actually make that just yet. I've been thinking of making with these giant clams that are at the top. I'm thinking of making a bird's nest, and that'll attract seagulls. And then seagulls, so this is kind of our first foray into animals, I guess. We can make that happen. Seagulls can be killed with a bow and arrow. So we could just kill them, and for some bizarre reason, a bit like how mango trees make palm leaves, the killed seagulls give us chicken drumsticks, which we can then use for coconut chicken, I believe. Eager to cook that recipe. But I don't know, we need a quiet place for these things. So I might just make that a little bit later and focus on what we might find underneath the water here. I'm looking for a pufferfish essentially, and that pufferfish, he drops something that we can put in our smelter that lets us, once researched, that lets us capture live animals on this island. So we've seen a couple. We've seen one that is that little hop-along thing that is, I believe, a llama or a goat. And the goat gives us milk, which is great. But for that we also need all kinds of other things. So animals is a complex subject. A very, very complex subject. I'm not entirely sure where to begin. Perhaps seagulls is actually the easier thing to hold. I was also going to make a shovel, wasn't I? Yes, shovel. That might be a nice idea. Just having a nosy what else is underneath the water. Sometimes the little, what's his face, the pufferfish just lurks around here. He likes caves as well, so maybe if we find another cave, he might be there. He might not be at this island at all. Here he is! I was just talking about you. How you doing, buddy? This is a pufferfish. And luckily for us, he is totally harmless. Let's just go grab some more oxygen. Get that spear ready. So sorry, buddy. I wish there was another way, but I don't think there is. Ugh. The good thing about him, though, is that he gives us 2 exciting things. He gives us this stuff, hopefully, that drops. Does he drop it? Yes, that's the stuff. And a pufferfish head. Weirdly enough. Found a pufferfish. So yes, we have this pufferfish head here, which Goes well with this recipe. I think there's something called head broth, which is then has his head sticking out of the bowl that we eat, bizarrely. But more importantly, he's dropped this, and that is explosive goo. And I don't know if we can use this right away or if we can put it in a smelter and then research what comes out of that. That gives us another thing that we learn on the whole raft journey. I'd love to have another pufferfish. Oh, we can also mount his head on a kind of a mounting board thing, which is very funny, I must say. That's very cool. Yeah, nice. Metal stuffs, metal ore, and possibly copper. All right, very good. Let's go to the top here. Come on, we don't want to die out here. Oh, nicely done. What else? Scrap, yeah, could pick up some scrap. Could do that. Might do that, why not? Could come in handy. And nah, I don't want any stones. Stones are not for me. There we go. More pufferfish, perhaps. That is what we'd like to see. But perhaps not. No. Sometimes pufferfish can... Ah, there we go. There is another one. Oh my god. This is exciting. Can you see him? He's just about here. There he is. That's perfect. Because for that head broth recipe, we do need a couple. I mean, I don't know if that's worth cooking him for, but you know, it's something we can do with the heads. But you can also mount him, and then he sticks his head out of a wall. That's kind of funny. I might do that. Oh, he has teeth. Such a shame that there's no other way to grab these explosive goos. There we go. We've got 2 of them now, 3 in total. That is fantastic news. Seek and you shall find. And there's more giant clam. We have so many of them. I don't even know what to do with them. I think you need them to make a bird's nest, and that is nice. But that's really the only thing I know what to do with. Ruth, como estás? I say, if that is understandable in Portuguese. I'm so sorry I don't speak Portuguese. Welcome to the stream, nonetheless. To the Star Crew, I was going to say, until I realized we might need a new name for our crew. Can I pick this up? No. Also, let's go upstairs. My goodness, we don't want to die out here. There we go. From Brazil. That is very nice. All the way from Brazil. In that case, I say good morning. Or good afternoon. The rafting gurus, possible. But then what happens when we change the game again? How about the gurus? That's another cool idea. Fellow gurus and guruettes. That might be a good greeting. I'm a big fan of Flora Purim, by the way. She's from Brazil. Love her music ever since the 70s. Very abstract. Love her work with Dizzy Gillespie and the United Nations Orchestra. Oh, and of course there was George Duke, and he had a big Brazilian influence. He had in the 80s. He made a lot of Brazilian influenced albums. Love those. Very nice. Kay Kaiser. I don't know Kay Kaiser. Is she Portuguese as well, or Brazilian? That is so nice. I really appreciate our get-togethers with this huge international conglomerate that we've become. There's so many nations that are joining in my streams that is just so cool. I don't think the first time I got that sense was when I was working in MCR in IMG back in London. I was coordinating satellite feeds from all over the world, and so my job was to bring in feeds from all parts of the world and distribute signals to all parts of the world. So as such, I casually made phone calls to literally anywhere and everywhere in the world, anywhere from South Africa to the US to New Zealand to Australia, and literally all over the world for clients, just to make sure that they would see the signal, as well as things when live events happen from all over the world that we would bring in and then put commentary and graphics on to be redistributed throughout the world. Those would be things like, vans that would be at the ground of a football stadium all over Europe, all over the world. And it's just so cool that you develop this, I don't know, there comes a point you don't notice anymore that you're talking to people thousands of miles away. I really enjoy that. And it's just these streams really bring that feeling back, where you think, hey, we're dotted all over the world, and we just talk as if we're in the same room almost. That is just unbelievable. If you think about these things that technology makes possible. So thank you, YouTube and Twitch and all these other technology portals and our internet service providers, nonetheless, that make that possible. Very nice. I forgot to make a shovel. I've spotted a couple of trees I'm going to fell, and then I'm going to go and see if I can make a shovel, go back to that cave and see if I can dig up some treasure. No promises, of course. This is a tree worth felling. The Usual Suspects is a good crew name. The Usual Suspects. The International Conglomerate. Now that is even better. Didn't even know I did that there. The International Conglomerate. The ICG. No one would know what that means. Que Peña. What does Peña mean? My dentist is called Peña. Dr. Peña. What does that mean? Que Peña is actually a good name. Warthog, how you doing, buddy? If we were to kill him, which we can do, we will get his head as well. And steak, by the way. Do we have room? Yeah, we're going to just leave this guy well alone. I think I might just grab that palm tree up there. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't want to kill harmless animals that have nothing against us. And yeah, they get a little bit grumpy when we poke them. Oh, it means what a pity. Oh, right. Really? That is so crazy. My dentist's name is Dr. Pity? Crazy. She's from Spain, actually. She's from Spain. She lives in Miami Beach, kind of across the road from us. Dr. Peña. I'm not going to pick up these flowers here. That maybe later. We're kind of fairly heavy laden already. Let's go back to the raft. Have a drink while we're at it, by the way. There we go. Very nice. Bye, warthog. And this is that animal. So we can't keep the warthog. We can only kill the warthog. But this guy, if he just holds still for a moment, we can throw a net over him, and then we can bring him onto the raft, for him to live with us on the raft, which would be very exciting. We might make that happen. I'm thinking of a raft expansion for that. It's getting a little crowded there on our raft. There's another one. Hello, buddy. There's also another tree. I think we can grab that tree. Nab the tree. Ah! The Google Translate has been at work. That is just so cool. Have you seen these apps which translate almost like a real-time universal translator, your language into another one? And if you speak with somebody, they speak into it and that translates it into English? Unbelievable. We've got a huge Spanish-speaking community here in Miami Beach. And sometimes we just don't understand one another. So some people have started using this. So you basically just hold up your phone and you just speak in English. The phone then translates it into vocal Spanish. They then speak Spanish. When the phone translates it, the same phone translates it into English. Oh my God, it's crazy stuff. Salve, I believe that means goodbye, hello. It's a greeting, I believe. Ruth, teach us Portuguese, please. Very cool. So we could do the same thing. One day we will actually have that happen. Integrated into Discord and things like that. Crazy. Head broth. Did I put that here somewhere? The head broth recipe. I might not have done that. Maybe it's still in a box somewhere. Yeah, I think there was this point at which we had so many of these things. Those can go upstairs, and then this guy, I think I might just go put him here because he's technically a cooking ingredient, which is weird. Do you think it means save, Brian? I don't think it does. Well, I think you should be able to do that. I mean, there are... I don't know if it works here with YouTube in this way that I'm streaming, but there is a way that you can bring up... I think Facebook has that. Facebook came out with that. You can turn what I'm saying into English subtitles live. So that works. And Facebook has that capability, which is crazy good. I think YouTube has that as well, but I have to stream at a slightly higher latency, so that means my signal would arrive at your point a little bit later. But then I suppose their computers have enough time to translate my voice into English subtitles. And the funky thing about that is that once it's done that, you can just go and turn that into another language, and then it just auto translates it into something else, which is unbelievable. Half-eaten melon. I might take that out of here, put that downstairs in the cabinet. That can go here, that can go here. Actually, that probably can go here. And then that can go here. Mango seed, that goes here. Explosive goo, well, I think that shall go down here because that is something we're going to make in the smelter. Yes, put explosive goo in this thing. Which sounds crazy because... why would you heat up something that's potentially explosive? I don't really get it. But hey, let's not judge. It's all good the way it is. I only work here. Put those... oh, music. I like. Those can go back in here. And the sand can also go in here, actually. And that can also go in here. Yes. And that's still doing its thing. That could become more potatoes or beets. Maybe I'm more inclined to go for beets. Let's go put some beets in here. Beets, 2 of them, check. And also potatoes. Yes, there. Self-sustained. Those trees we could actually fell. Let's do that. Let's do that. More planks for the raft expansion. And of course more palm leaves. Very, very important. Can never have enough palm leaves. Oh, I think we don't have a seed for that. I'll grab that in a minute. Yes. Absolutely. When is the last time I've made a GSM on it? In 2007. None of these things that we take for granted today existed. And that is just such a weird thing to think about, that there were literally times in our lives where we didn't have what we have today. Like things as basic as having a thing that is just display on which you can scroll up and down and tap to touch. It just didn't quite exist up until that point. Isn't that amazing? I thought that was quite funky to think about that. Oh, palm seed. Oh, did I accidentally plant mango trees up there? I think I did. That's okay. We will live. Metal ingots. So many that they don't fit in here. That's nice. Oh, copper, that can go upstairs as well. I need to go back upstairs anyway. That can go here. That. Tons of planks. Well, actually, maybe planks. They can go in the dedicated plank locker now. Got so many planks. Let's put them all in here. There, and then we can maybe put those things. We can probably turn into ropes, right? I'm thinking we don't really need palm leaves. We might as well just turn them into ropes right away. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that when we need to. So I'll just put those in here for now. That also, that's kind of more precious. That shouldn't be in here. That should be more over. Whoops. Plastic, yes. That should be more in here. That's kind of the precious locker. Out of which we wanted to make a shovel, didn't we? Totally forgot about that. Shovel. Come here, buddy. Where are you? You'd think it's under shovels, but it kind of isn't. Where was that shovel? Oh, come on. Shovel. Staring me right in the face like. Let's go. One of those. One bolt. Check. And planks in the dedicated plank locker. Good stuff. Carlos Correa, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. I'm not sure what you're saying, Ruth, but I understand. Is it? Let me know if this is correct. You are a YouTuber. Are you a YouTuber? You are a YouTuber. And you make videos, but ele gusta dese juego, I don't know what that means, I'm afraid. Sorry. That would be good if we can, isn't there a translate option? That'd be so good if we could just say translate. Nah, what a shame. That'd be good to integrate that into the chat, that you can say, you know, translate it straight, because Google can't do it. It'd be good if they'd integrate that into their interface. And top of the morning, Mr. Nate. How cold is Canada this morning? Very good to see you. We have a guest all the way from Brazil in the chat. Ruth. We have my mom from Germany. We have Beard Goblin from the north of the United Kingdom. It is very exciting stuff. And we have Mr. Brian from New Jersey. And Pete, where are you from? Just so that I know if I need to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you when I see you. Now, research table, beware. Can we research this thing here? The explosive goo. No, can't research that because we need to smelt it first into something nice. Into something fierce. I was this close to making grilled potatoes, and then I decided I'm going to make potato soup instead. Because, you know, boys gotta eat and all. Leftovers. Yeah, you see our fish recipe with the 2 tilapia, that didn't work out. And if I drink it, it doesn't give me as much nutrition as, you know, I would like it to do that. But hey, no worries. Let's grill that last potato. Grab some water while we're here. Nate, you don't speak Portuguese by any chance, do you? That would be a great surprise. As Nate says, no, I speak fluid Portuguese. Alrighty, here it is. The explosive goo has been turned into explosive powder. Check it out. Alright, we've got 2 of them. So this can't be researched. I can just go put that in here and let it do its thing. Also let the second smelter go hard at work with a bit of copper. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is harvestable. Look at that. Nicely done. Pineapples are not quite ready yet. Cool, no worries. There. So then, let's see if we can research this. I should also rename this episode. It shouldn't be called Headed for Balboa, because I don't think we're going to get that today. We're going to get that next weekend, I think. You got a small bit of stutter? Really? Oh, right, okay. Mine is too, so that's interesting. It looks like my upload is doing okay, but the download really isn't working for me. That's interesting that you guys get that as well. There we go. So we've put that in here. Stutter. I thought you're suffering from that, like condition as in, stuttering. One of those things. Let's learn this, which is a net canister used together with a net launcher, and that is quite cool because once we make that, we can grab ourselves an animal that can live with us on the raft. So I could put that in here. That'd be tight. This, on the other hand, could be a good idea for a little pen. It'll be really small though. I don't know if I want to do that to that little animal. Considering this is probably going to be for second engine over here. I suppose what we could do is we could put the anchor in the middle here and then use this as the thing for animals. We could do that. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Would that work? It would leave us a little tiny sliver to walk between. If I move the anchor back here, I could technically move the anchor into here. That'd be something. But that'd be ugly. That would be really ugly. I could do it. It's kind of the heart of the ship. Yeah, that could work. But then if I were to fall through this hole in the ceiling, nah, I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I'll do that. Yeah, this might be tight in here. I'm just thinking it'll be tight. So this is where the second engine's going to go. There's 3 patches here. This is going to be tight. It's going to be way tight. Could be alright for a temporary, like a mini pen. We might do that. At least we can have one little animal. With 2 patches and a little... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Our first foray into keeping animals. I know a lot of German and a tiny bit of Spanish, but that's basically it. Actually, I know a little bit of Dutch as well. Funny how we pick that up, how we pick some languages up and others we do not. Net launcher here, this is how we make that thing. Metal ingot, 2 bolts, bit of plastic and a bit of scrap. Hey, let's make it happen. Metal ingot, check. Plastic, also scrap. 2 bolts, yes, bolts. 2 bolts and metal ingots, that's good. And plastic. Righty, craft net launcher, Dunsky. Net canister, on the other hand, explosive powder. Well, one wasn't here. Other explosive powder, I believe, is upstairs. That's copper ingot. We don't really need that. We'll just put that in here. Explosive powder. There we go. That's nice. Put that in here. Also put planks where they need to be. Might as well harvest some of these while I'm here. And plant more. Pineapple, perhaps. Yes. Pineapples. Check. Trees not ready for harvesting yet. That's that. And do we need stones as well? Yes, stones and ropes. We have that as well. So what happened to the third explosive powder then? I thought I had 3 goos. 1 explosive powder had to be researched in the research table. But the other one, that should still be in there. Is it still in here? Yes. All right, there it is. I thought we had 2. They're rather precious, you know. Stones. Might as well have a couple. So this is like ammunition. So we can craft a couple, that's nice. And now we just need more pufferfish, really. I might turn these things into ropes while I'm here. There. That goes back here, that goes into there. Very nice. I might stoke the fire upstairs with some of these. And those we don't really need anymore. There. Also plastic, yes. Plastic, that can go back into your container here. That precious little thing goes here, and that goes here. That goes here. Alright. Net canister ammo, that can go up here. This is for that, that's for that. We have that shovel. And we have pineapples, which can go into the fruit locker. Of course. Makes exciting fruit compote. Oh yes, more soup. Let's eat. Very important. Got to constantly eat, otherwise, you know, it's just like real life. Speaking of which, I might actually pour myself another cup of coffee while we're at it. There we go. Of course, from the official WP Guru mug. If you want one, type mugs in the chat, exclamation mark mugs, and you'll get yourself one of these for horrendously overpriced tag of $14.99, which is a little bit overpriced. I wish I could make it cheaper. I might just do that and give them away at cost. That'd be nice. That would be so cool. Tape the binoculars to the shark's face. I would love that. If only we could, huh? That would be great. Nate, you're coming up with good ideas, I have to say. Nate, let me ask you, have you played Wilmot's Warehouse? That was free on the Epic Store a while ago. I've started playing it. I'm hopelessly addicted to it. It's a very nice, cute game that lets you sort a warehouse. It's a bit like working at Amazon. Well, people say that, but you really make it what you feel like it. And Richard Hogg, one of the developers, was actually working for Tesco's and something else. Tesco's and some other warehouse. Asda, no, it was Asda actually. Asda and Boots. There we go. Asda and Boots, I think, or Tesco's and Boots or something like that. In his teens, so he was working in the warehouse, and this game has inspired him ever since. And he's finally been able to make it a couple of years ago. Very interesting game. Should we? Yes, we should. No, we shouldn't. Yeah, we should. We'll go back on the island, and we will try dig up that dirt. This is the guy we can totally capture. The thing is, though, if we do that, I have to pick him up, and without a pen, there's really no way I can store him on the raft. So I think we'll do the cave first, and then we get milk and all that. Must make sure he doesn't die on our island, because that is on our raft. Because it does happen. Ooh, red berries! Gimme! Have they regrown? I wonder if the pufferfish have come back. That would be really cool. Have more explosive goo, because right now we only have literally 2 pieces of ammo to launch that net over our little guy. Where is that cave? Was that around here somewhere? Maybe it was on the other side of the island here. Yeah, it's a simplistic game. It's kind of, if you like Wilmot's Warehouse, it's a simplistic gameplay, but it's very hard to master. So it's like Tetris in that respect, that you could literally play this for hours and hours. It doesn't have endless mode, even though it would lend itself very well for that. It doesn't have endless mode. Where is that cave? We're at the wrong part. Maybe we need to go upstairs there. Yeah, it's nice. I highly recommend it if you wanted to kind of a chilled out pick up and play type game. Also takes you a couple of times to get into it, because it's it's what I didn't realize in the beginning is that you really have to plan where you put stuff. You can't just ditch it because the warehouse just gets filled up and up, and it's just tiny little icons everywhere. Scrap! I don't need any more scrap. Is this even the same island? I'm confused. And now the inclement weather is here. Crazy. That's that cave everyone's been talking about. Alright. Let's dig up treasure here with my new shovel. It's got that shiny new shovel smell. Look at that. Hiya! Dirt and stone. Well, is that all? I was thinking of, doubloons and all. No, nail and dirt. I wonder what you do with dirt. Can we research dirt at the research table? That's got to be treasure. Come on, doubloons. No. Dang. Okay, well that's all I wanted to do here, really. I'm gonna go back and see if I can make a little bit of an area for our pet that we'd like to keep with us. So the thing with pets is, you see this ocean going up and down. It sometimes floods our raft. So I think, and I'm really not sure about this, but I think animals don't like to live on the ground floor. Ideally, they'd like to live high up. Well, we could maybe make that happen. We could place something at the top of our raft. That's possible. So there's two possibilities. Let me let you in on my thinking here. I can either use. Well, this is kind of I like the free place that it is here. I could either raise the floor here a little bit, like raise it up a tiny bit. Use these 4 square tiles here and raise all that up and make that into a little, pen where a couple of animals can roam around. So that's one thing. This is the water that I mean. If the animal would be on the ground here, it would get swept away. It wouldn't, it wouldn't be happy. It would die and all that. It's not good. The other option, and let me know your thoughts on this. The other option is to go up here and see if we can put the animals here somehow. We wouldn't have to raise the floor. We'd have to do something about the hole in the ground here. Potentially just move this lantern and use this bit as a playpen for pets. I have a feeling it's kind of not big enough. Ideally I'd like something like a 2x3 or 3x3 set of tiles for animals. I don't think it would be very happy being wet all the time. Yeah, but it's seawater. We need distilled water to make the animals happy, or the grass patch. So I might just make a smaller pen here before we put that second engine in. The second engine is going to go here at one point. That'll be like the raft expansion. Yeah, let's do that. Let's raise the floor up a bit. I think we might need a lot of planks for that. Well, actually, let's go and make some more fruit compote, because I do like a good fruit compote. It's made with melons and mango and pineapple, I think. And you can kind of come up here. That'll be important in a moment. Yes, I think that's it. Mango and pineapple. Yes. Woohoo! Scrum diddlyumptious. Coconut. I might just have one. Yeah, nice. Nice to have some coconut. These things, they can go upstairs. Also, actually, watermelons. They can go in here, can't they? Harvested them. Forgot to put them in the correct locker here. Dirt and all that. Yeah, that's kind of for these things. That looks like a good dirt locker here. Let's put that in here. That goes here. That's more for the precious locker. Like hinges and nails, they all go in here. That's all for something else, and that's for also something else. There. That goes up here. Copper ingot. Good. Organization, I tell you, organization is everything. I think that's why this reminds me a little bit. It's like the whole, it's like Raft without the water and the story. That's Wilmot's warehouse. There. So, planks. I think planks and rope, I think that is what we desperately need for that little excursion of mine. Is that really all the planks we have? Oh, there. I knew we had more planks. We need a ton of planks for my project. So let's grab all that and raise the floor up a little bit. We also then need little stairs that we can this is the raised floor I'm talking about. Thinking of putting that here and there, here and there. This is where the animals shall live, on top. This leaves enough room to do other things. Also, yeah, we can raise that floor up again. That'd be terrible. Let's not do that. Also, if I need to work on the engine, I can still go by here. That's nice. I might need a way to walk up there. So I'll see if I can make some raised stairs. Now those are our roofs here. Stairs, there we go. Mini stairs. That's the spirit. I need a nail for that. Okay, fine. Nail. Come to Papa. In the precious locker. Just one nail. Okay, that's good. Maybe. What do you think? Have the stairs here or rather here? What do you think? You're back, Ruth. Very nice to see you again. I'm streaming every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, by the way. If you want to join me again, do so next weekend. Saturday 10 a.m., Sunday 10 a.m. That is Eastern Standard Time. Where do you think the stairs should go? Here or there? Maybe here, because I don't know. Maybe here. I can't decide. Maybe here. That's good. Right, now we can walk up here. That's cool. So of course the animals mustn't wander off here. That's very important. So we need to make a little fence around this area. And I think a fence is made with these things here. Yeah, like this little fence. Or we can have them enclosed. I think maybe just a little, rope fence. It's probably going to be nice. There we go. Little rope fence around here. Don't want them to escape all the time. Ow! I'm short 2 ropes. That's crazy. Well, okay, no worries, not to worry. Bear with me, everyone. We can just go use a plank fence instead. There. That's nice. And this, we could just turn to a little door here. Make it a plank fence instead. Running out of ropes? Make a plank fence. That's cool. What other fences do we have? Oh, there's also the palm leaf thatch gate. Yeah, no, I don't think we can do that. Oh yeah, wooden gate. I don't mind a wooden gate. It wafts like that. All we need is a couple of nails. Let's make it happen. Nails. 2 of them. 1, 2. Yes. It swings right open. Hello, everyone. And then we can close it. It's not big. 2 stairs. That's also an idea. Have this massive ramp that gets us to that tiny little... Let's do that. Nate, I love it. That's a great idea. Stairs. Oh man, I'm still short one nail. Let's do that. Can't decide, have both stairs. I like it. That is very good. Although, on second thought, hey, I mean, it kind of looks unfinished out here. If we had 2 stairs, I could just use whatever set of stairs I fancy. There! That's what that looks like with 2 sets of stairs. And I can still walk in this little gap if I want to do. That's crazy. Oh, good. So I don't actually have to go through the gate. That is also... That's nice. I can just jump over the fence and say, ha ha ha. If that is what I wanted to do. Which I'm not sure I do. Oh, I can open the gate. There. Nice. Yes, absolutely. It's sometimes when there's so much chat, I'm getting so involved in this. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find your comment. Sorry. Pete, I'm so sorry. College assignment. Now I'm catching up. I do apologize. One of those things. Hey, that would be good if we could actually turn this into a platform game. Can I jump over? Yes, look at that. I can jump from this pen. Ah, I don't need stairs. I can just go straight from here onto my... That is amazing. Loving how efficient this is already going here. Well, for the animal... maybe we'll get rid of one set of stairs. If ever we needed planks, we can always get rid of one. I'm thinking of actually getting rid of these stairs here. Because these are much nicer. I can just leave the gate closed forever. I think I'll leave it as it is for now. So now, I think this is something I need to craft now. There is... not the crop plots. Ah, we haven't unlocked it yet. We haven't quite unlocked it yet. There's another thing that we can build here, which is a grass plot that lets us keep animals here so that they can actually eat. Because it would be terrible if I just let the animals live on the wooden floor with splinters in their poo feet. We can't do that. Let's see if we can. If there's anything, there we go. That's the crop plot. What do we need for that? Dirt. Oh, we can research dirt, can we? Hey. We can make that happen. I think I've got a lot of dirt in this dirt locker here. There we go. Perfect. So we need dirt for that. That's exciting. Let's research dirt. Boom. Ha! Learning how to make a grass plot. Add water, get grass, feed animals. Happiness. All right. Needs dirt. Duck that up. Needs plastic. What do we need plastic for in a grass plot? Oh, I know. It's why. Oh, that is so nice. That is a great comment. Thank you so much, Pete. Loving it. And you know what, Nate? YouTube, speaking of YouTube, it held your comment because it contained the T word. And of course, that's super dirty. Funny, isn't it? It is so funny. I think I used that word on your chat once, and it really didn't like that either. About, I believe you said something about the T word on a stick. That was it. And it really didn't like that. Craft 2 of them, there we go. And I think I mentioned that in your chat, and that's how it got kind of waylaid. Crazy stuff, man. Are these harvestable? Oh, they are. Oh, they are. Look at that. That's nice. Glad we're talking about this because I need planks and I need rope and all that. So let's go grab that. I accidentally planted mango trees here. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to plant palm trees. Let's make it happen. That's palm seed. That's a good, kind of a good start. Let's have one more. There. No, come on. One more. Come on. No, not that. Not that. That's terrible. Controller's a little bit laggy here. It's kind of... Everything's laggy. YouTube's laggy. The T word, yes. Controller's got an issue here? I hope not. I've only just switched to using my PlayStation 4 controller on Windows. I used to have a little adapter that would turn this, that would kind of receive this and turn it into an Xbox 360 controller. Turns out it's rubbish. It's one of those $12 purchases. Rubbish. So this now connects via Bluetooth right away to my computer, and Steam, interestingly, has native PS4 controller support, which is great. Maybe there's an issue with connecting to the Bluetooth thing, which is there, and it's not right here, and it's like, oh my god, Windows, get a grip. Or I should just upgrade to buying components that are more expensive than $10. Most of my electric shenanigans that I buy are like between $10 and $20, and of course you can't really expect quality from those things, can you? Gotta buy the stuff that's actually, you know, $50 to $100, just so that you realize it's essentially the same thing. There, so that's that. That makes palm trees grow. We've got the grass plots. Let's see if we can put those in. I think we have to water them too. Grass plot, number 1, shall go here. There we go. And look at that, they go into this one contiguous field of grass. I really like that. Let's put a bit of water here and there. That'll make grass grow. And that will make our friend, the goat, super happy. Hopefully, eventually. Let's see. Well, we've got all this sorted. All we need now is that goat, I guess. I agree, Nate. It all comes from the same factory. One has a brand label on it. Costs $50. One doesn't. Costs $10. I should eat something. Do I have anything to eat? I've got some mangoes. I could... Oh, there's also our... Isn't our fruit compote ready? Oh no, it needs a bit of stoking here. No worries. Let's grab ourselves 2 bowls, in fact. It's a good idea. And make more fruit compote. I do like that fruit compote. Let's put a mango. That goes in here. Pete, what's your college assignment about? Is there anything exciting, anything interesting that old people would understand, like me? I've been called old many times now. I don't know how I feel about this. Guess because that's the truth. I'm only 48. But hey, that's old enough. That goes here. That can go back here, actually. My school teacher always used to say, whoops, no, put that here, and then put that here. My school teacher always used to say, if he had to work on these assignments that we did at the time when I was at school, he said, I couldn't do it anymore. Back in my day, things were easier. I have a distinct feeling it's probably still the same. People who are at school now doing more difficult things than the things I used to do at school. But then that might just be, I might be wrong about that. Different times and all that. Yes, sprinklers, absolutely, Nate. I think sprinklers, this is them. Needs a circuit board, also needs a battery, so this is not actually as easy as just making a sprinkler and then leaving it there. You need to fill the sprinkler up with water, you need to put a battery and you need to make sure all that is filled up, and then it'll automatically water those grass plots here. I think I might do that. When the thing is actually here. Look at that, look at the grass grow. I might go with manual watering. This is kind of a test plot here before we expand the raft and make it a bigger plot, probably on the second level at the aft of the raft. I like saying that, the aft of the raft. I like it. 2 fruit compote coming right up, and let's go start cooking another one because I really like those fruit compotes. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? I might have one now. And one once we've caught the goat. In the field, you know. I'll also fill up my thermos full of water here. Like so. And make some more water. Like so. Let's catch the goat at night. So he doesn't know that we're doing it. Even though that might be ridiculous. So we have 2 chances of catching the goat. I'll put that mango seed back up here. Just, you know, I want to be efficient about this, you know. Mango seed goes up here. And also these things, they really need a few planks so that these things can get going here. There. And we can probably put another one on. Copper is necessary for circuit boards and batteries. Yeah, more pineapple seeds. There. Do you know, since I've connected the battery to the controller, it now is a bit more fluent. So maybe it was just him getting low. That's possible. Pineapples. We don't have any more pineapples. Let's go and grab a few of these and put the next one into here. There. Water this, water that. So like a well-oiled machine over here. These, I'm thinking, I fancy some grilled beets. Good. Grilled beets. Coming right up. Planks coming right up. This thing goes into that locker. All right. Okay. Let's go hunt for the goat. Are you excited? I'm excited. Nick, thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for signing up on Ko-fi and on Patreon. Not many people do that. I really appreciate that. Very cool. Oh my goodness, that is awesome support. Going, here he is. Psst, this is him. Obviously, we mustn't go too close to him, because otherwise he freaks out. So when he sees us, he goes and jumps around. That's what he does. But if we were to just, you know, hide behind, I don't know, this flower here, and mind our own business, there he goes. We can just about see him here. Obviously, you've got to be a bit quiet about this and not go. That would just freak the animal out. So we're gonna just watch him for a little bit and really savor the moment here. Have a cup of coffee. As he comes closer, he will spot us and then run away. So, yeah, like now. So he needs to be calm, but also he can't be too far away. Like, you know, this might be the right distance. Just about. Let's try this out. Hiya! Did you see that first time? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You're doing some eBay stuff in the background. That's exciting. Do you know, I've just ordered a couple of things from eBay. One from the UK, actually. I've got an old laptop, a Samsung Q330. It's like 300 quid back then. And it's kind of broken. It's like 12 years old, 10 years old now. And the thing is, it has a faulty Wi-Fi card. So it connects to Wi-Fi and it just goes, as soon as it starts downloading data, the download speed just literally tanks and it's just terrible. So I've ordered a new card from the UK because the Samsung laptop that was only kind of sold in the UK. It wasn't an international product, or if it was called something different in the rest of the world. And yeah, that's arriving out. It wasn't from you by any chance, was it? I don't think I've ordered from somebody called Nick, but couldn't that be cool? But that would be so exciting if I've incidentally ordered something that you're packing up for me now. That'd be so cool. Oh, okay. So no Q330 Wi-Fi cards then. Cool. So we can now go carry him. Hello. Change animal name. What are we going to call him? Any suggestions are welcome. eBay stuff. Yeah, I have to do that. I have so much stuff. I'm basically looking at it right there. It is just cluttering up the flat. It just should go on eBay, most of which I don't use. And it's you know, electronic stuffs that once reviewed, doesn't really need to be with me anymore. Yeah, I should really, it's a time thing really. Listen, friend, we have this amazing pen here that, you know, we're thinking you could just live in. What do you think? Also, make sure we close this down. Do you need some light here, or are we good here? Peepers! I like it. Let's call him Peepers. Oh, I said I was gonna have some more fruit compote. Once I got the goat, I'll do that. And have a drink. Peepers is a great name. Just make sure I close this gate after me, because otherwise, you know. Peepers. I think I have to carry him and then go and hit R to change the animal's name. Peepers. Hey, I like it. Come on. Ding. Dunsky. Very nice. I'll put you down, my friend. I'll put you down. Do you need a light out here? I mean, I can't make another lantern because it is a bit. I'm just not sure about the open fire next to the engine and all that. Let's have a look at your little name tag here. God, could you turn around? Like, face me, turn around, come on, Peepers. There we go, Peepers. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? It's called Peepers now. Doing the eBay that way is just so therapeutic. I remember it just leaves this big empty feeling of calm in me when I've cleared out some stuff and not just thrown them away. I mean, it has the same effect, but it's just so nice doing eBay stuff and turning some stuff into cash. Oh, Beard Goblin, by the way, if you have old ostomy supplies that you will obviously no longer need starting the evening of the 21st, put them on eBay. They fetch good prices. I had lots of stuff that like the wafers and the bags. They do go for good money, because usually you have to go through an insurance to get them, or it's difficult to get a hold of them. Put them on eBay. My friend in Germany did the same thing. He had the same thing. He had a colostomy, an ileostomy, and he had some stuff left over. He used Dansack supplies, by the way, and yeah, he sold them all on eBay. Made a couple $100. Good, not bad at all, I say. Containers. Let's make from scrap and rope. I don't know. Oh yeah, scrap, you need that for the outside of the bucket, because this is going to be so exciting. Check this out. We can milk him. Peepers is going to get milked. Let's milk the Peepers. Did we say we need a bit of scrap? Yes. Let's go use that. Let's also be clever about this. Let's use this here. Much better. And a bit of rope. Ah, we can make some rope. Boom. Craft that. And that rope, I think that goes in here. Now, well, that was where the rope used to live. Totally no longer lives there. Peepers! It's early in the morning. Have you eaten any grass yet? No, we haven't. Oops, sorry. Oh, no. Don't go out. I think I need to... What do I need to actually press here to... So this is to carry him? And maybe he's not quite ready for the milking yet. I thought it'd be just like this. No, looks like he needs to be with us for a little bit before we can actually milk him. I thought this milk icon only comes up when he's ready. And not when he's not. I thought that's the point. Maybe it's kind of one of those things, it's the first time we're having this discussion. Yeah, looks like I can't quite milk him yet. What a shame. Give me milk, man. Also, he hasn't eaten. Maybe he needs to do that first. I don't know. Or maybe we just need to leave him alone. Or maybe the plot's too small. I can't tell. Peepers. What a shame. Well, hey. Not to worry, I say. We've got a goat. I mean, that's really nice. We've got a goat. We've got our own 2 palm trees making more rope supplies at the top. We could go out and get some steak for dinner by killing that warthog on the island. I think I might do that. That's a good highlight of the day. Hunt for warthog. And also, it'd be just super exciting if we were to find another pufferfish. We may not find that though. Might just be possible. Where's that warthog? There he is. There he is. You know, a bit of grilled steak for dinner. That'd be good. Oh, that's nice. You timed it just right. That's nice. Very good. Alright, now watch this. This could be hairy. Let's attack him from the back. He will attack us as soon as we put that into his hind, which, you know, I really don't like doing, but I know this is ow. You see, this is what I was trying to avoid. You can actually avoid that by just moving away. Thankfully, he doesn't quite attack us. Ow! Ow, indeed. Ugh. Right in his eye socket. That's terrible. Ow! Ow! I'm not very good at this. Usually, you can literally just run away. The moment he charges, you just sidestep, and you know that's nice. But I think we nearly got him. / he nearly has us. Perhaps I should do it on an open field here where there's more room for us to maneuver. Let's try it. Sidestep like this. I haven't seen him run away before. That's crazy. Ooh, you can jump up there. That's nice. Dude, I'm that evil human that's gonna do that, which looks painful. Ah, can you imagine doing this with the guy who's actually attacking you all the time? I don't know if that would be my kind of game. I hate killing him like this already. Ah, but it makes... Don't do this. Whoa. Ragdoll physics. Ay caramba, mamacita. He looks in pain. I should pick him up. Put him out of the misery. Look at that leather, raw meat, and a warthog head. Now that's a trophy that needs to go on some kind of wall. I tell you that. The boar broke. First I broke the hook, then I nearly broke the raft, now I broke the boar. Poor boar. So with his head, we have this warthog head now. Looks good on a trophy board. So this is not a cooking ingredient. But as soon as we have a wall, we can put him and the pufferfish head on like a little board thing. That's all going to happen with the raft expansion. And of course we have a new item, which is leather. Look at that. Tanned hide. And we've got steak. Oh, that's going to be nice. Let's make some steak. I'm hungry. What's for lunch today, my friends? Anyone have any plans for lunch? Steak, perhaps. Warthog steak. Also, Nick, how do you sell your stuff? Do you sell it as a buy now? Or do you sell it as an auction? Because there's so many exciting tips and tricks that you can do on eBay to get the best prices. So like you said, with expectations, it's the best. If you don't really care, I say put it up for 99 pence starting price and see where it goes. Because some people make that mistake. They say, well, I want at least 50 bucks for this or 50 quid for this. And then they put it up for 50 with $10 shipping. And you think, yeah, well, that puts people off. If you put it for 99 cents, more people are likely to bid. And you get better results. And yeah, but there's two types of people on eBay. People who don't worry about the fact that it might take 10 days for the auction to finish, and they think, yeah, if I get it, great. If not, that's also cool. But there's the other kind of person who says, hey, look, I want it now. I don't really mind what it costs. So for those, a buy now listing is good. It's an interesting one. Just curious, how do you sell your stuff? Because I tend to do a mixture between both. Like the ostomy supplies we talked about earlier, they were really good as a buy now because people don't really want to auction them. They want them now because they need them. And things like electronica, where you think, well, I know this is worth $20. Put it up for 15, put it up for 20 with free shipping. That is something people would go for as a buy now. And then on a 30-day listing as well, because it needs to be there for as long as. But with auctions, you really benefit for something like a 7-day or 10-day listing. And you also greatly benefit from things like free shipping, because that is just what puts people off. Like these Wi-Fi cards I was talking about, that literally worthless. I mean, £2 for the buy now listing, $20 shipping. You go, no, that is obviously not what I'm going to order. I'm going to order for the guy who says, well, it's £3 for the part, but it also is £2 for shipping to the US, because that is really what it costs. I mean, it's, 2 first-class stamps or 2 international stamps. It's this thin, this thing. So it's not $20 shipping. Come on. So there we go. I'm at the research table because I'm thinking maybe I'm going to research our new leather component here. Let's research that, see what else we can grab from that. What can we do? Nothing. What, we learned nothing? I very much doubt that. I very much doubt that. Right, leather backpack. Oh, we need wool for that. It's so soft. Well, we don't know how to do that yet. Wool, there's also feather we can research. And that metal arrow. Also needs a feather. Oh, there we go. This is where leather comes in handy. Leather greaves. That's good. And leather body armor. My goodness. And leather helmet. Oh, those are all new things here. I've not seen those before. This is all Chapter 2 shenanigans. Try wearing it. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if we can I, oh my god, I can. I can. I'm wearing the boar's head. Oh my god, Nate, I didn't know that was possible. I'm wearing the boar's head. I wonder what happens if we encounter another boar. Nate, that is an ingenious idea. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, steaks. We'll leave that for tomorrow. That's very good. Undercutting the going rate. Yes, very good price. Very good option that YouTube, eBay have now, that it tells you this usually sells for that, and you go, mine sells for 5 or less. Very clever. And then trying things fast, then trying to hold out for the max profit. Clever. Yes, media mail. That was my big savior in the UK as well when I did eBay in the UK. That was really good. That's a bit of a nightmare in the US. They are very much integrated now, eBay and USPS, as well as UPS and FedEx. They're very integrated here, and you can literally go and pay your stamps. I think that's possible in the UK as well, that you buy stamps from Royal Mail directly through eBay and PayPal. That is very cool. You even get a discount. I remember that. You get a discount with Royal Mail when you buy through their portal. Peepers. Let's see. Do we have milk? Yes! Look at that bucket full of milk. My friend has milk. That's good. I'll water your other grass plots so you don't go hungry. Peepers. Do you want to come with us to Balboa? I might as well leave you out in Balboa, since I have, if you survive that long, that is. Maybe we can go and get you a new home. Balboa. We shall set sail there tomorrow. For now, I think I'm going to try and make that coconut chicken with the milk. I don't think we can research the milk. That'd be kind of crazy. Can we research the milk? Nope, can't research the milk. Why would we indeed? Also, where's the leather going to go? Leather, maybe into the precious locker here. I don't think I can do anything with the leather right now. Wearing the warthog head. I wonder what that does. Does it give me protection? Will animals react differently to me? That is so cool. Milk, speaking of milk, I can't drink it. It's delicious and nutritious. I'm just thinking the only recipe that calls for milk is this fish stew. For which, yeah, I don't have an egg yet. And isn't there coconut chicken here somewhere? Could have sworn there's a recipe for coconut chicken. Maybe it's not out here. Oh, is it there? Oh, yeah, that doesn't call for milk. Well, bottoms up. There. Delicious and nutritious. Glass of milk. I think we've done everything we can here today. That is a good point. Yes, I probably do scare Peeper and his cronies. Ah, that is nice. Look at what we've achieved today. Very nice. So exciting. Can even fell some more palm trees here. I think I'll leave that for tomorrow. Peepers, how you doing? I can literally go and jump and go, I'm wearing the warthog head. Crazy. I like this whole platforming adventure here. I really like this. That's nice. Well, I might go save my game, save my world even, and say goodbye. Because we've achieved a lot. We haven't quite gone to Balboa, but you know, that's nice. We've gone somewhere. I like it. My friends, I will see you next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe even beforehand, I don't know. Beard Goblin is in the hospital, and it would just be nice if I could do some more additional streams and, you know, cheer you up if you have internet in the hospital. Let me know. Drop me a tweet, perhaps a DM on tweet. That'd be good. I'm planning to explain how I made that character changer that I showed you in the beginning of the stream. That's going to be nice. It's really simple. That's mainly for Brian Wheatley. He was asking for that. How is that possible? I'm also going to write an article about that. Those are my plans. Sadly, I was a little bit waylaid about the environment transfer from DAZ Studio into Unreal Engine. So David Worthandel says he's written the code. He's written an article on his website on how to make that happen. He submitted the code to the DAZ repository a couple of weeks ago. And DAZ are now thinking, yeah, we might update that at one point, but not quite yet. So, hey, one of those things I will see. And this is another tip from Brian Wheatley, actually. He has made it possible to build DAZ to Unreal Bridge with Visual Studio on his own computer. He's made a video about that, and that is available on my YouTube community tab. If you want to see how that works, I might see if I can work it out. It's really, really difficult. So I'm not into building things, putting things into. I don't know if I'm able to make it happen. I will share it with you, of course, because it is freely available, the source code now. And then let's see if we can transfer Stonemason's Urban Future into Unreal Engine and run around with it in a Sinti character costume type thing. Anyway, that's the plan. Hope you have a wonderful week. Beard Goblin, all the best for the surgery. Thank you so much, everyone, for dropping by. Have a great week, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.